going on, everyone? So we got a couple unboxing videos here for you. Got some new rolling stock in the mail. Came a little sooner than I thought. I already opened up one of them because I really wanted to give it a look over because it looked really good. So we picked up the newer style New Haven, Connecticut boxcar with track cleaning adapter on the bottom. And I gotta say, I have a track cleaning boxcar from like 40 years ago, and it does not compare to the quality and shit, let alone the quality of the boxcar itself compared to this new one. Like the other one's just straight plastic. It weighs maybe 40 ounces. I'd say this weighs close to maybe 300 or 400 ounces, and it's made out of all metal on the bottom. The trucks are metal, the wheels are metal, the couplings are metal, and this boxcar itself alone has some incredible detail. Even a little gap from the air vents on the roof, and on the catwalk, the little indentations, and I'm just mind blown by how far we've come with these new model trains. Way different than what they were when I was younger. And we got the little brake wheel on the back there. But I opened this one first because I really wanted to look at it because I was hoping for a good piece of quality toy, and here we go. But it's adjustable. It's got a spring on it. This thing is nice. This is going to clean the track up really nice. After that, I do want to say in this video, after that 17-hour runtime on this Bachmann BNSF locomotive, we've got some minor oxidization on the wheels. Nothing too crazy, but we should clean them soon. I don't like to let them get too dirty because then it becomes too hard to clean them. So, alright, let's unbox the rest of this rolling stock. So I don't know the names of these too well. I never really did get into the names or where they came from. Well, this is a Walthers mainline rolling stock boxcar. We'll open this up. Quick look at it. Sorry for the noise in the background. Got the furnace running in here. It's a little chilly. This thing feels like it's got some weight to it too. Wow. Oh yeah. Look at that. No moving doors. But the detail on them, the lettering is just out of this world. It's really good. Nice. Look at that detailing. Down to the stickers. Wanac. Never heard of this company before. Elnac, New Albany, and something. I can't read those letters. Look at the detail underneath the boxcar is even incredible. We got some, I want to say those are plastic trucks with metal wheels. I believe those are plastic couplings. So at least that one has the metal ones. We got a boxcar. And we've got a Corn Products Company rolling stock taker. Guessing cornstarch or E85 goes in here. Some race gas. These came in a lot sooner than I thought. A lot sooner. Wasn't expecting them to come this soon. Ooh, this one's wrapped in plastic. Wrapped in plastic. It's fantastic. Come on, Barbie girl. It's a Barbie world. Sorry, I knew that from the techno version. When I was growing up, they had the techno Barbie song. Wow, look at the detail on this. I already have one of these. I bought one at a train store local to me. or a hobby store, I should say. And it doesn't look as good as this one does. And that one was like 40 bucks. And this was on sale on Walther's website for like $19. Look at that detail. Heck, even the rails for the top of the tanker are on par. Heck, even the one going around the tanker. That's pretty good. Really impressed. Good job, guys. And I believe this one has no plastic couplers. Okay, plastic trucks. Well, I gotta get this camera closer because I feel like I'm got plastic trucks. Well, that's pretty good. Very nice. So now we got 2 tankers and 3 box cars, including the track cleaning one. Oh, and then we got this feller here, Conrail. I want to say this is a coal car. Got to get more familiar with my lingo here in the trains. I'm usually doing RC stuff. As you can peep the FMS H1 Hummer over there. You want a budget-friendly RC you're not going to play with outside that much, or just inside, definitely get yourself one of those FMS H1 Hummers. They're great for a little bit of play once in a while. Alright, let's see here. Let's take this sucker out and inspect this one. Ooh, this one feels nice. Oh, I wonder what goes in here. Not too sure. Maybe milk? Something that's got to be sealed up. It's a liquid. That was weird. Feels very good. Really good on the detail on the bottom. I want to say milk goes in here. Something tells me milk goes in this. Milk would go in this. That's cool. The detail is phenomenal on these newer ones. I have all plastic ones from like 50 years ago. I got cheap on Facebook Marketplace. Wow, you can even see through the catwalk on there. It's incredible. Plastic trucks, metal wheels, plastic couplings. Yeah, so that's it for the rolling stock that we ordered up. I'd say it's a good buy. Oh, wrong spot. Yeah. There we go. That's better. I'd say that's pretty good. Good buy this time. It hooked up pretty good. Look at that. Now I gotta figure out how they come apart. There we go. We'll see if these ones. Oh yeah, way better than my other ones. The other ones I put these add-on. See, I bought a set of these to put onto the old rolling stock, and they just don't. They don't sit secure. Like they may securely connect to the train, but they're moving around the lot in the spot where they go on the rolling stock because they're not meant for it. On the older ones I have, now I'm just using this as an example, but that's why they come disconnect from the train a lot. But I'm hoping these ones won't, because they're newer and they're being sold with the proper connectors. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and got a few more things I got unboxed and a few more videos. So thanks for watching. Hit that bell notification, get notified when I upload new stuff. Or we do another 24-hour train Le Mans where the train runs for 24 hours almost. Or 17 hours or whatever. Alright? Well, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great time. Great day.